Hey there everyone, PhilChill here and welcome to my channel. The Lucky Ring is an elusive ring in Stardew Valley, where not many players have gotten their hands on it because it's quite rare and it can be quite hard to find. Today we will be discussing all the ways how you can find a lucky ring for yourself, helping you out with your luck in the game. Before we begin the video though, if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing since it helps me out a lot. And without any further ado, let's begin. The Lucky Ring was a new addition with a 1.5 update of Stardew Valley, which increases your luck by 1 permanently when you have it equipped. And also something important to note is that you can stack 2 of the Lucky Rings, which can increase your luck to +2, making your luck quite overpowered. So the question remains, where can you get yourself a Lucky Ring? There are 2 ways in the game to get your hands on a precious ring, and the first one is to kill special monsters or destroy crates or barrels, while the second way is to pan with a copper pan everywhere in the game. For the first way, you can only find the Lucky Ring in the ordinary skull caverns or the quarry mines. However, you can't find the Lucky Ring in the regular mine or its dangerous upgrade, as well as the dangerous skull caverns at all. So you shouldn't waste your time searching there. Special monsters in Stardew Valley aren't that different than the normal counterparts, where only the slimes differ and are identified by the golden star on their antenna. The chance of a special monster spawning on a given floor is 0.175%, which is quite low, and if you're lucky enough to meet one of those monsters or destroy one of those containers there's a chance you can get one of the 12 items that can drop from there, which gives you 1 in 12 chance of obtaining the Lucky Ring. Getting the Lucky Ring this way is quite hard, since you need a lot of time in order to get it, since the drop rate is quite low, but luckily it's not 0. With the right food buffs you can get your luck quite high in order to help you out with your search. You just need to be persistent in your search in order to get the Lucky Ring. The second way that we have to get your hand on a Lucky Ring is by just using the copper pan and panning on the shining spots around Stardew Valley. While panning, you have a chance of finding the Lucky Ring everywhere where the shining spots appear, and you can hear them when they spawn by listening to a faint splashing sound. Some players don't usually take their pan with them in order to save up on inventory slots if they're lucky enough to find something useful on the way. But there's a trick to this. You just use your pan as your hat, so you'll never be without one in your playthrough. When I learned about this trick, it changed my life on the farm forever, since I always took my pan with me from then on. It's just that the look that you have will be quite interesting though, but it's a really neat thing to know. There is no limitation on where you need to pan in order to get the Lucky Ring, since you have a chance in obtaining it anywhere you pan, including your farm. The chances of obtaining the ring depends on your daily luck, which can range from -0.1 to 0.1% randomly on a given day. That amount can be increased by 0.025% if you're in possession of the lucky charm by completing the puzzle in the secret node number 20. This can be further increased by food buffs, which increases luck like the lucky lunch, pumpkin soup, or the magic rock candy, and drink buffs like the ginger ale. If prepared with key seasoning, you will further increase the luck you can get from those dishes, and with that increasing your chances of obtaining the Lucky Ring. It's really important in panning for your Lucky Ring on a great luck day, and while using some dishes to boost your luck, since otherwise it can be quite impossible to find it if you're looking at it on a bad luck day, or even a neutral one as well. Another quite important aspect of panning for the Lucky Ring is time. When the shining spots appear in the water, you have a certain amount of time to get to them and pan them in order to get the items from that spot. If you're late in getting to one of those, it can disappear, leaving you to search for another one. So choosing the place where you pan is quite important. For example, panning in the mountain lake or the Cindersap forest can be quite difficult, since the lakes are both huge and you need a lot of time to get from one place to the other, where you waste a lot of time and maybe causing the shining spot to disappear. I discovered that the most optimal place to pan for the lucky ring is the dig site on Junior Island, since the river is quite short and you can have a lot of time to get from one to the other shining spot without losing it. But there are situations in which sometimes the shining spot spawns in a hard to reach place further away from the shore. These are unreachable for the player and you need to wait for that to disappear in order for a new one to appear somewhere else. It has happened to me quite a few times for it to bug and the out of reach shining spot didn't respawn, so I had to just call it a day for them. But usually they despawn and appear somewhere else. A little thing to note about panning is that the shining spots can appear anywhere where you're in the area with water, but if you pan on the exact same spot you already panned before, in the same day, you'll get the exact same items you received the first time you panned there. This is quite important to know, since if you can get a lucky ring while panning in one of those spots, you should wait at the same area and hope the shining spot appears at the same exact spot. Panning again at that spot should get you the same items you received the first time, including another lucky ring, which is quite amazing to know. Getting one lucky ring can be amazing, but getting 2 of them will be a blessing for you, since getting 2+ on your daily luck every day can make wonders for your farming life, increasing the chances of getting a lot of the rare items from the Skull Caverns, mines, or even the Volcano Dungeon. But getting one is always easier said than done, since following this guide only increases your chances of finding one. It all depends on your luck and the amount of time you spent in order to get this rare and valuable ring. Well, those were the 2 ways you can get the lucky ring in your playthrough. Having that ring can really make a huge difference in the game, and having 2 of those will just make your godlike, increasing the chances of finding even the rarest items. What do you think of that ring? Do you think it would make a huge difference? And have you already found yours? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you'd like to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss out any of my future videos. In any case, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you all in my next one. But till then, stay safe.